Let's take a quick look at some breaking news that's coming in right now. Uttarakhand residents have been duped in Myanmar. Uttarakhand Chief Minister has now sought External Affairs Minister Jaishankar's assistance in this matter. Chief Minister Dhami has sought the help of the External Affairs Ministry for the victims' safe return. Now, what we are understanding is that 24 Indians have been abducted by alleged Chinese handlers. This is, of course, a foreign job scam that seems to have been exposed. Indians stranded in Myanmar. These are the details that we're getting right now. The youth allegedly were trafficked to Myanmar for cyber crimes. Over 24 Indians have been kidnapped on the pretext of job. The victims, in fact, fell prey to this international crime syndicate. And we're, of course, trying to understand more details on this. But right now, it's the Uttarakhand Chief Minister who's of course, sought the help of the External Affairs Ministry. Rishabh joins us on the broadcast. Rishabh, help us understand what's happening here. What's this case all about? Because Uttarakhand CM now has requested the help of the Union Ministry. This seems to be a very big case. 24 Indians involved. Have they been abducted? Have they been lured for job? What's the case?
When it comes to the Indochina Peninsula, there have been a number of cases where Indian nationals have been lured to work for call centers that ended up in scam centers in parts of Myanmar, parts of Lao-PDR, and even in Cambodia for that matter. Now, Pushkar Dhami, the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, has written to the External Affairs Ministry and External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar to assist them to bring back the 24 people who have been lured and forced to work in scam centers in Myanmar by agents. Remember, this is not the first case that has come to light. As per External Affairs Ministry and our High Commissions and embassies in these countries, what we are given to understand that close to 1,000 nationals have been rescued in last 8 to 9 months, around 400 from Lao-PDR and 400 plus Indians from Myanmar using the Indian embassy in Thailand. So the way this whole scam rackets are being played out in Myanmar, or for that matter in Cambodia, it has become a big menace. This is yet another instance where Indians have been lured into scam centers working in Myanmar.
All right, Rishabh, a quick follow-up question there. Is this again just a similar case to what we have been seeing in the past few months now? Like, for example, a lot of Indians were lured to Russia on the pretext of job and they were being forced to fight the war against Ukraine. Is this a similar sort of a crime?
There's a difference. There is a difference for our viewers. Let's make it clear that there's a difference between the people who have been lured to work in Russian army against Ukraine and these. Here, engineers and other people from tier 2, tier 3 cities are being lured to work in IT firms in Indochina Peninsula. And when they reach there, in most of the cases, Bangkok has become the landing point. From there, they're told that, okay, we are taking you to an IT firm, you will be paid this much. And then they are taken to these centers in Cambodia, in Myanmar, in Lao-PDR as well. While in case of Russia, there are further complications. So these are two different instances, different cases. Here, it's more of a human trafficking, forced to work in scam centers kind of job. And our embassies have been issuing advisories after advisories in past as well. Even now, if you go to the embassy website, the first thing that comes up as a pop-up on Indian embassy in Thailand or Indian embassy in Lao-PDR is an advisory asking and advising Indian nationals to be sure what they are signing up for.
Absolutely, Rishabh. Appreciate you for explaining the difference in these cases. But again, at the end of the day, it looks like unsuspecting youngsters across the nation are falling prey to all of these international crimes. And again, they are being lured on the pretext of jobs and also being mistreated by those that are taking them to different countries. Appreciate you joining us on the broadcast there with all those details.